I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I've gotten better at shorter questions. I'm going to give you one word, 2 words, online gaming.
No, and that's something obviously that is occurring throughout the globe. It was an issue that I focused on when I had the privilege of serving as the chairman of the Nevada Gaming Commission back in 2001, 2002. We held special hearings on it because that's when it was starting to evolve, and obviously it spread throughout the globe in the foreign jurisdictions. It has not been legal in the states. Nevada is the first state. I signed a bill just a couple weeks ago that allows for legal intranet poker, and I'm hopeful also within that legislation is the ability for us to compact with other states. The big issue with regard to online poker is what's called liquidity, or which an easier way to say it is the players, the amount of players. And for Nevada to have even more of an opportunity is for us to be able to partner with other states and increase that liquidity. But probably just as important, or even more important, is I want Nevada to be the global hub for the technology associated with online gaming. So as we continue to investigate and license those that are seeking these licenses or are going to be providing the technology associated with it, we want them to be right here in Nevada.
Has this been a long time coming?
I believe so. I mean, it's just one of those, and what I feel is inevitable. I mean, it's not something new. This, you could go on, if we had a computer in front of us, or if you had your iPhone, you could go on and play poker as we speak. But it is something that I feel is the next frontier, as I described it, in gaming. I think it's appropriate and important that Nevada continue to lead the way when it comes to properly regulating and licensing the product. Several months ago, I put together a group that had not met in decades, the Nevada Gaming Policy Committee, and put together some expertise, the members of the gaming industry, some academics, members of the public, so that we could discuss online gaming.
I remember many years ago when the question was, if you had gaming licenses here, could you have them elsewhere? And I remember Cliff Jones had a big problem of going to Cuba or some other damn place. Talk about that and how that's evolved.
Well, I still feel that if you have a Nevada gaming license, it's the gold standard. But there isn't any true reciprocity throughout the country. But certainly, if somebody sees that an individual has a Nevada gaming license, they will know that that person, that individual, that company, that shareholder has been fully vetted, fully investigated, has gone through the process that we have through the Gaming Control Board, and then final approval by the Nevada Gaming Commission. So for now, again, with regard to your first question on online gaming, we want people to know throughout this country, throughout the globe, that if you do have a Nevada gaming license, then that's something to be very proud of.
As I said, I've been here 60 years, and I can't remember any accusation of any corruption in the gaming system here.
Well, it's been very strict. I mean, it is one of the strict, if not the strictest jurisdictions. I mean, it's not to say that there haven't been issues. When I was the chairman, there were some disciplinary hearings that we had to hold. But all in all, we have a wonderful gaming industry that has done extremely well here in the state of Nevada, and that is now expanding across the globe.
So how do you police online gaming?
Well, we have that regulatory structure right now. You have to ensure that people that are under 21 don't have access. You have to be able to ensure that somebody is not getting on that is from a jurisdiction where it is illegal. That technology is in place. That's a responsibility of the Gaming Control Board. We have a very talented chairman of our Gaming Control Board, A.G. Burnett, somebody that I appointed a few months ago. He has traveled throughout the world to see what the best practices are, and again, people have to have confidence that it is a fair game. So there are algorithms and such, and I wish I could explain all the intricacies of it, but we're very confident that it can be properly policed.
Is the gaming industry really in favor of this unanimously?
Yes. I don't know if it's unanimous. I know that Mr. Adelson is someone that has spoken in opposition to online poker, but most of the larger companies will be or have sought gaming licenses associated with online gaming.
Will he come around, do you think?
I don't know. We've talked about it, and I respect his opinion.
Right.
And you're never going to have, I suppose, consensus on everything. And he's a big voice, no doubt about it. Very sophisticated Incorporated company.
Not only that, I think he's got a net worth greater than a lot of countries around the world. That speaks loud.
Yeah, and that may be. And as I said, he's somebody that I have talked to personally, just like we are chatting today about the different issues. That the state has moved forward and adopted legislation not only in 2011 but this session, and we will be moving forward.
Good. I'm glad to see anything that brings business to the state. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you for having me.